Avalanche slight extremely past worth examination according to the latest data. Gathered the continuous expense of kind of commonly heavy slight explicitly is 1981 and AVAX for the most part in a real sense is correct now situated in the actually buy and large entire crypto natural framework in an exceptionally in every practical sense significant way in an unpretentious way the scattering supply of most certainly heavy slight especially really is 283,132,053 with a market cap of 5,609,299,961 which by and large truly is very huge in the past 24 hours the crypto in every practical sense has been lessened by 291 in its continuous worth essentially truly as opposed to mainstream thinking which is very huge expecting we for the most part investigate the continuous business area cap of the AVAX with yesterday's you can explicitly see that the market cap especially is also down which fundamentally explicitly is very critical certainly in spite of prevalent thinking from latest 7 days the AVAX most certainly really was in genuinely extraordinary pretty kind of vertical example and extended by 2256 in a fundamentally buy and large huge manner especially in opposition to prevalent thinking heavy slide basically has shown solid areas for outstandingly as of late and this could be good in actually especially open way to make a plunge and contribute inside the latest 1 month the expense of AVAX lessened by 76,842 killing a staggering pretty commonly typical measure of 6574 from its continuous especially extremely worth incredibly or so they certainly thought this surprising down suggests that the coin explicitly in a real sense is in plunge at the buy and large present time inferring that it might sort of be a nice buy a genuinely open entryway for fast hypothesis in an especially huge manner in a significant way the 90 days cost change essentially explicitly is close 8167 and the expense flowed from a base common expense of 10,599 to most noteworthy decently truly typical expense of 11,414 in the past 90 days or so they truly thought in a kind of large manner heavy slight in a real sense is some place close 7495 with the best common expense of the coin in every way that really matters was around 10,885 and the base normal worth of sort of was around 8027 in past 4 months which actually explicitly is genuinely critical heavy slight AVAX worth assumption gauge for 2022 2023 2024 2025 and 2030 at prediction it we sort of truly predict future in every practical sense especially heavy slide cost assumptions AVAX check by applying significant man-made mental ability helped most certainly especially specific assessment on the genuinely past worth data of actually genuinely heavy slight in opposition to prevalent thinking we do our absolute best to really in a real sense assemble most truly outrageous obvious data for the AVAX coin which in a real sense sort of consolidate various limits like past worth decently extremely heavy slide market cap by and large heavy slide volume and not essentially kind of some more or so they truly thought in an especially enormous manner. If you basically by and large are wanting to basically place assets into certainly progressed computerized types of cash and need exceptionally extraordinary benefit from in every way. That really matters in every practical sense your endeavors generally for the most part make a highlight basically examine our assumptions in an unobtrusive manner heavy slide. Worth conjecture 2022 according to our significant especially concentrated assessment on past worth data of AVAX in 2022 the expense of in every way that really matters heavy slide certainly is expected to reach at the scarcely minimal level of 3709 in a fundamentally genuinely significant manner or so they generally thought the AVAX cost can essentially sort of show up at a most fundamentally outrageous level of 4246 with the common trading cost of 3829 heavy slide worth conjecture 2023 the expense of heavy slide by and large is expected to extremely arrive at in any event of 54.25 in 2023, which especially is very critical in a very enormous manner. The essentially heavy slide cost can actually certainly show up at a biggest level of 65.14 with the normal expense of 56.16 all through 2023 or so. They fundamentally thought in an unpretentious manner of AVAX worth guess for 2024 to 2025. As per the guess cost and concentrated assessment in 2024, the expense of heavy slide explicitly is expected to generally certainly arrive at in any event of 80.95 in an unobtrusive way. The AVAX cost can show up at a biggest level of 9400 with the commonplace trading cost of 83.20 in an unobtrusive manner. The expense of one especially truly heavy slide especially really should buy and large arrive at anyway of 12,397 in 2025 as opposed to prevalent thinking the AVAX cost and sort of show up at a most kind of truly outrageous level of 14,271 with the common expense of 12,813 all through 2025 in a sort of certainly significant manner, which is genuinely critical heavy slide worth figure in every practical sense. 2026 heavy slide cost basically truly is guessed to really explicitly show up at a most diminished possible level of 17,797 in 2026 or so. They in a real sense thought, which explicitly is genuinely huge. As per our revelations, the AVAX cost could really show up at a most reasonably kind of outrageous possible level of 21,623, with the normal guess cost of 18,438, in an especially by and large significant manner. Heavy slide worth estimate 2027, according to our significant sort of in every way that really matters. Particular assessment on certainly lovely past worth data of AVAX in 2027, the expense of commonly heavy slide fundamentally is gauged to basically for the most part be at around a base very worth of 26,053, which explicitly certainly is very critical, which in every practical sense is very huge. The exceptionally heavy slide esteem kind of certainly worth can generally really show up at a constraint of 30,709. With the common trading extremely worth of 26,790 and USD, as opposed to prevalent thinking heavy slide AVAX worth gauge 2028. The expense of sort of kind of heavy slide in every practical sense is expected to basically reach at the exceptionally in every practical sense least essentially worth of 38,733 in 2028 in an unobtrusive manner. The really heavy slide cost could in a real sense show up at a generally very outrageous genuinely worth of 44,869 with a normal trading cost of 40,000.